Buffalo, NY, November 2nd, 2025. Snow swirled like confetti from a shaken globe as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift stepped out together at Highmark Stadium, transforming a brutal Buffalo afternoon into the hottest ticket in America. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end and global pop phenomenon, now officially engaged, arrived arm in arm through a tunnel of flashing cameras and roaring fans, proving once again that their romance is the ultimate crossover event. Kelce strode in like a runway model who moonlights as a gladiator, crisp white headphones crowning his head, mirrored sunglasses shielding eyes laser-focused on victory, and a tailored charcoal suit that screamed big game swagger. Reporters audibly gasped. This wasn't just an athlete heading to work. This was a man owning every inch of his moment. Beside him, Swift glowed in a glossy brown leather jacket. Blonde hair swept into a low ponytail that danced in the Arctic wind. Her signature red lip cut through the gray like a dare. No sequins, no stage lights, just quiet luxury against the blizzard. Minimalism never looked so electric. They arrived the night before on a private jet that touched down in -5°C darkness, whisking from Kansas City to a secluded Lake Erie hotel where Kelce drilled film while Swift scribbled lyrics between video calls home. Sunday morning, their motorcade, 3 tinted SUVs and 2 security escorts, carved through snow-dusted streets as locals waved from porches. Even Bills fans in Josh Allen jerseys couldn't resist craning for a glimpse. Outside the stadium, chaos reigned in the best way. Hundreds clustered along the VIP route, Chiefs flags snapping beside glittery Swifties for Kelce banners. One woman in a blue Bills jacket balanced on a snowbank with a cardboard sign, "I'm here for the soup," but stayed for Taylor. Phones captured the Suburban rolling past, Donna Kelce visible in the passenger seat, waving like royalty. Inside, the couple split, Kelce to the locker room, Swift to the family suite, but the separation only lasted minutes. Kelce paused in the tunnel to sign autographs for kids in tiny number 87 jerseys. A little girl thrust up a poster. "Dad loves Chiefs. Mom loves Taylor." Travis laughed, crouched for a selfie, then fist-bumped Patrick Mahomes, who whispered something that cracked them both up. "Trav's dialed in," a staffer later revealed. "But when Taylor's here? Different gear? He plays like the stadium's his stage and she's the only audience that matters." Up in the heated VIP box, Swift shed the leather for a cream trench over a chestnut sweater, white scarf fluffed like fresh powder. She entered laughing with Donna Kelce and a friend, settling into seats usually reserved for players' families. The Jumbotron caught them mid-conversation, Donna gesturing animatedly, Taylor throwing her head back in delight. When Kelce hauled in his first catch, a 12-yard dart over the middle, Swift leaped up, arms high, scarf flying. The section around her erupted. One fan posted, "She cheers like she's at her own concert, and he's the surprise guest." The game itself was a nail-biter, snow thickening as the clock ticked. Every Kelce target felt charged. On a crucial 3rd and long in the third quarter, he snagged a bullet from Mahomes, spun past 2 defenders, and rumbled for 28 yards. Cut to Swift, hands clasped, eyes wide, then exploding into applause as Donna pulled her into a hug. Social media melted. "Taylor's reaction shots deserve an Emmy," one viral clip read. Post-game, the real magic unfolded. As lights dimmed and fans filed out, Kelce jogged to the tunnel's edge. Swift descended from the suite, trench flapping, meeting him halfway. No words, just a look, his hand settling on the small of her back, her fingers brushing his jersey. They walked off together under a cascade of phone lights, the roar fading into something softer, intimate. A security guard overheard Kelce murmur, "Told you I'd make it worth the frostbite." She laughed, the sound carrying over the emptying stands. Back at the hotel, the group gathered for steaming bowls of buffalo hot soup, a Kelce family tradition. Teammates ribbed Travis. 3 touchdowns when she's here, 0 when she's not. Math checks out. He just grinned, pulling Swift's chair closer. But Kelce's loyalty runs deeper than romance. On the latest New Heights podcast, he fiercely defended teammate Rashee Rice, fresh off a 6-game suspension for a 2024 hit-and-run incident. "I called him the second it hit," Kelce said. "Told him, 'We know your heart.' Don't let the noise rewrite you. Rice, back in the lineup, rewarded the Faith with 16 catches, 135 yards, and 3 scores in 2 games. In the locker room, Kelce's arm stayed slung around the young receiver's shoulders. A quiet promise. Family forgives, family fights. As snow blanketed Buffalo anew, one image lingered, Kelce and Swift side by side, turning a football field into a love song. The season stretches ahead, playoffs looming, headlines guaranteed. But for one November night, amid roaring crowds and swirling flakes, they reminded everyone that some stories write themselves, one touchdown, one smile, one shared glance at a time. What happens when the Chiefs host the Super Bowl and Swift takes the halftime stage? The world is already holding its breath.